Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy, Handyman, Handy Andy on Demand, and today we're over in Roswell taking a look at a beautiful house for Eli and his family here. And so we're going to do a number of repairs for him. It's really hard to get decent contractors to come out and do these smaller repairs. If you were redoing a basement or doing a huge deck job or changing all your siding, hardy plank, you'll get 20 guys out here. But for this kind of stuff, it's really hard to find people. And so what he's got going is you can kind of see where the gutter has fallen away right here. It was spiked, and it's fallen away because he's got this metal mansard roof up here, and the edge was never sealed. So every time it rains, about 2% of that water sucks up the backside of that metal, and capillary action, it hits the unpainted wood and it gradually rots it out. So he's got about 2 inches of rotted wood for about 10-foot section. And then you'll see it as we get down here a little bit more. You'll see where they made a joint cut in the wood and they never primed and sealed it. So we talk about this stuff all the time. If you prime and seal all 6 faces of a piece of wood, it's probably never going to rot. We know that to be true. So when we do a job like this for Eli, we have a lifetime of ownership warranty on any of our repairs, and we have a 3-year fully transferable warranty. He's got a little corner piece that we'll probably go ahead and fix for him right here. And he's got another one in this corner right here. This is called rake mold. It's just basic casing that they brought outside, but it's finger jointed. And again, they don't back prime and seal it, so it rots and falls away. Overall, this is a homeowner you love to work for because he's stayed up on everything. He's painted the house. He's done all his repairs. He does some of it himself. All these windows are in good shape. He's thinking about maybe painting the house, or not painting the house, selling the house. So we're really looking for just rotted wood. Go ahead and fix it. So he's got this bay window, and anytime you see wrinkling on a house, you just know it's rotted. So he's got this piece of plywood up here that they use for a cap over this bay window, and so you can see the wrinkling in it at the bottom where it's checked. So that's all rotted out and needs to be replaced. And the bay windows had the same issue. So this metal mansard roof has never been sealed. He's not staying, so we're probably not going to seal it on this job. We'll let it come up on an inspection report. Down here at the bottom, he's got this cap that goes all the way around the front of the bay, and same thing. Whoever installed it, they set it so it was tilted in towards the house, and so it rotted through. So it's actually going right through the brick right here now. So we'll actually router this out. We'll replace this piece, and there's a replacement piece he put on the side, that thicker piece. We'll go ahead and replace that with pressure treated. Normally that stuff has to cure for about 3 months before you can paint it, but here, because he may be listing the house, we'll go ahead and prime it and seal it and paint it, and we know we're gonna get a service call to come back and repaint it. It's gonna blister. So he's got a little bit of rot here on the right side, and we start talking about wrinkling. See how that wood is wrinkled? It's obviously rotted down here now because someone's pushed on it, and it really rotted because the caulk failed here, and then you're getting water. It's really hard to see it. See the gap up here underneath that? It's about a 1/2-inch gap, and that's where your water comes in too. So and then down here on the corner board right here in the window, you can see where it's rotted there. So we'll go ahead and fix that piece out. The rest of the house up this side is in pretty good shape, and everything else that we're looking at for him is around the side of the garages. All these are pretty typical repairs, and it's really just because previous contractors didn't back prime and seal all the trim. So you can see where he added these little wood blocks on either side of the garage, and you can see the brick molding right here is totally rotted. Water splashes, they're not painted, and then the critters get in. He had a little river rat that was getting in here. I'm not going to pull the garbage cans, but he's got the same issue here on this garage door and this piece over here as well. So the boys will fix that for him. Everything on this side was pretty good. Oh, there's one more piece. I'll take you around. It's hard to see it, so we encourage our customers to walk the house twice a year. Do it in the morning, do it again at night. In different lights, you'll see different things. So when I first came out, we couldn't see this, but this upper gable window up here, I'm not going to be able to zero in on it, but that left molding is rotted. If I could zero in a little bit better with this tablet, you'd be able to see the rot in it. We just went through a hellacious storm over here, so we're happy the sun came back out for a second, and we can go ahead and video this stuff. And we really use these as educational tools for our customer, and then our workers use them. It's me and my brother and a team of 30. We've been doing this stuff for 27 years in Atlanta. It's crazy. But I love what I do, totally passionate about it. We're not going to fix this, but if this were your house where the gutter hits the siding right there, see that streak from the storm? There's no kick out flashing there, and that's what's causing this drip sill over here, drip cap for the paint to peel. We come up the chimney over here, and again, we're looking for obvious rot. So here the previous painters just put caulk in these corner boards. You can see the hole in that one right there. So left and right on this corner right here are both rotted. As you come around here, you'll see it on the see it on the back side right there. So the guys will just piece that in. We're blessed to have really good carpenters. I rarely get out here and do this stuff myself anymore. I work on every crew, but here you got a piece of molding on the right side of the door, and the right frame is rotted. And so much water has gotten in here over time because it's coming down this corner. See where the flashing's cut short? That it's actually rotted a piece of hardwood inside of that door that we'll go ahead and fix for him as well. The corner board right here on this upper corner is rotted on both sides. The same with this dormer right here. And then you're not gonna be able to see it well in the video, but this fascia up along the left side where it hits the roof line, that's rotted as well, and the one behind the gutter. So there's his scrappy dogs warning us of what's going on. And then right here again, we talk about wrinkling. See the wrinkling in this brick mold right here? That just lets you know that it's rotted. So we'll fix that for him as well. And then on the right rear chimney, he's got this left corner board. The woodpeckers are in it. So we need to replace that left side, both sides all the way up. And then on this bottom dormer right here, that left corner, the corner boards are rotted as well. And that's all he really needs to do to go ahead and get this thing sold. When the boys are here, we'll have them get up on the roof and just touch up the back corner. See those vertical lines coming up in that corner board on the right side of that chimney? That lets you know it's starting to rot, and it's starting to rot because they didn't paint the bottom edge, the piece that's facing the shingles. So whenever you have contractors or handyman or people like us come out and work on your house, if they're doing repairs, watch them for a little bit. You're paying good money for it, and just ask them up front, hey, you know, even if I have to paint you a little extra or pay you a little extra, I want all 6 faces of my replacement trim primed and sealed. And people will tell you, no, you don't have to do that. Well, then they don't know what they're talking about. Or if they'll offer you a lifetime warranty like we do, well, then go ahead and do it, I guess. But a lot of times there's 1,000 ways to do something wrong, and there's 1 or 2 ways to do it right. And we like to think, for the most part, me and the boys and the crew at Handy Andy do it right. All these years we've been doing it. You reach us at 770-912-2829 in the office. Sometimes you can catch me at 770-265-9017. I'm Andy. See you at the next house. Bye for now.